Welcome back, Monos, to England's second round knockout game. And I got interrupted at the last video ended, I was going to say. And interestingly, England have been drawn against Brazil. So you thought Ireland had it bad with Colombia. England haven't had the best of fortune getting Brazil, despite winning their group. So I doubt the teams will need much introduction. So there's a lot of young Brazilians there. You probably won't recognise any of them. That's not the same Fred. That's Rafinha of Barcelona. Canada's good in the game, but they're all very young, So I'm confident England could beat these. These are all real players though, so don't think they just made them up. I think that's Oscar of Chelsea. So Alexandro, he's Barcelona youth at the moment, and they've also got a country on the bench with nuclear tensions. So the Ox, Josh Murphy, no Sterling. Interesting. He's been man of the match in a couple of games, yet has been firing blanks. And interesting, England have gone for two holding mids to combat that midfield threat. No Aiden though, which is disappointing, and no Novak. So come to the crunch, and they've seemed to have gone for experience because they've dropped the likes of Sterling, even though he should be very experienced by now. Muno just been back up. Tumba on the bench despite his goal. Novak and Aiden. So best of luck, Bonos. This could be it. This could be our Gunnersbury's last experience. England are the number one team in the world, though, so expect them to go through. I didn't look at the odds. Didn't see the odds before. Who was fancied to go through? I'd say England just probably have more experience than this Brazil team. Maybe in 4 years, this Brazil team would be at their peak. So Jones picking up a booking. James Wilson offside. Scrappy game at the moment. Obviously, no key chances and just bookings, and it's very even at the moment. And having a couple of corners. So that's a very quick first half. Both teams cancelling each other out. Ross Barkley's on for Hugh, so England have started to go a bit more attacking. I thought Barkley and Sterling have been England's best two players from the games I've seen. So it's a very odd move by Mourinho. Hawes gets away with a warning because he's a card away from missing the quarterfinal. Tumba's on. We know what that means. It's going to spell Tumba time. Rafinha is going to get booked. No, this ref's quite lenient. Is that Marquinhos of PSG? I thought I saw there. Monday's on. Crossing Mondays could be exactly what they need. Tumba's movement and Monday's crossing dribbling ability. Tumba gets away with a booking or escapes a booking. So finally, the ref started to get his cards out. We haven't even had a key chance in 75 minutes of football here. So this could be the quickest game ever, but obviously there's extra time if it stays 0-0 and potentially penalties. We all know England never going to win anything on penalties. So I've never seen it before. A whole game without one key chance. Didn't even show us the. Yeah, it did. It must do. I was thinking it didn't even show us the kickoff. So we're into extra time now. Jones to Barkley, spreads it out wide to Josh Murphy. He looks to get wide, get these balls into Tumba's movement. Marquinhos clearing up the danger. That's where the Irish boy should have been when those crosses were coming in. Good positioning sorts that out. Hawes, can he get the ball into the box? Monday looks offside, but whips it in. Tumba brings it down. Ooh, good defending. 4 yellow shirts. Got in a good block. Saved a certain goal. Hawes on the corner. But can't beat the first man. Got to beat that first man. So let's have a look at the fitness at half time. It's gone straight into the second half. But Brazil are shattered. Shalabar's quite tired for England, but England's fitness is much better. That's the midfield part of the pitch where you really want to be dominant. But there's only a few minutes left now. Hawes gets a booking, so he will miss the quarter-final, but we're going straight into penalties. Wasn't the most entertaining game, but I think both teams just couldn't break each other down and settle for penalties from a long way out. England possibly the better team, but Tumba chance was the best chance of the match. So anyway, this I'll go to full screen so you can get a good penalty vibe. Tomba, do you want to take one? Who's putting their hand up to take one? Zilio slots it. Stephen, are you putting your hand up? Josh Stones scores, almost got there, the keeper. Don't know who's in goal for Brazil. Stones, very good defender in the game. Lucas Silva plays for Cruzeiro, I think. Oh, drilled it. Keeper got nowhere near it. Monday, I don't like when it changes camera angle. Makes you think it's going to miss. Goal. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Best penalty so far. Tucked it away with accuracy. Kakapa. Goal. England keeper's not really getting close to them, but the Brazilian penalties aren't great. Stephen Hall steps up. Can he convert? Goal. That was a very good penalty. He says, come on. Rafinha, the Barca Academy prospect. Saved! So this is to win it, I think. No. It won't be to win it. Tumba, can he give England the advantage? Saved! Bono misses a penalty. I've never seen Alex score a penalty in my life. Here we go. Coutinho. Oh, keeper didn't even move. So England have to score to stay in it now. Nathaniel Shalabar. Goal. I thought he hit the post. He scores. So we're into sudden death. Fernando Jose. Never heard of him. They're just drilling these penalties, and the England goalkeeper's not even moving off the centre spot or the middle of the goal. Phil Jones must score. Saved. That's it. England suffer another World Cup heartbreak. Probably didn't do enough in the 90 minutes to, it's not a lottery penalties, it is a skill, and England always going to come up short technically in that regard. It's nothing to do with temperament in the sense that why England are losing, it's technical ability, and Tumba won't be forgiving himself. I'd be interested to see how his career goes now, because people might be burning him around the grounds, burning effigies of Tumba, just making Tumba die, Tumba die, and he could be the next Ray Finkel. We could have a Ray Finkel on our hands, but sorry, Bonos, going out the same stage as Ireland. I have to say, disappointing with the 8th seed Ireland and the top seed England. Qatar won't be a place any of us Gunnersbury boys are going back to anytime soon, I imagine, unless we want our hands chopped off. So that's your lot for this World Cup series, I'm afraid. We will pick it back up in... Where will we be? I will go forward 1 year, and we will be, 24, 25. Hopefully, myself and Ross have found a new club. Maybe Cousins has left Newcastle because of the Championship, and a few of the other boys at the bigger teams have got game time. So that's a lot for the World Cup. Obviously, it hasn't ended the way we would have liked, but I hope you enjoyed the ride, and we will see you in 1 year. Or having said that, what date is it? I want to see if I can look at Nick. If it's July. It's not July yet. We'll have to see you, Nick, a little bit. I promised I'd have a look on the 1st of July when you went to Torino, but you're not there. I'll have a quick look at the other groups, see who's been getting on. And so it was Colombia playing Italy, France v Brazil, Germany or Spain v Portugal or Denmark, Argentina or Iran v Holland or Czech. So you'd imagine it'd be Argentina or Holland. So looking at that, my money would be on France. Spain or Argentina are very good as well. So 1 from 3 of Spain, France, Argentina. We'll find out later on who won the World Cup. We won't do it in this episode. It'll be a later episode. We'll just look back over it. Harry Kane never got a chance to play in past his 2-game cameo. Look, Grealish had 7 assists and only played 2 games. Jokers. Mick McCarthy, he's got to get a sack out. Not playing the best team. And then, I don't know about Grealish if he was injured or not. But anyway, we'll see you in 1 year's Bono.